Now, Dr. Annwesa Singh will be introducing about Uday Shankar style of dance. Just before she comes, I will give you like a brief intro about that. Uday Shankar, the father of modern Indian dance. The person who is honored to be the founder of modern dance in India did not originally have any kind of background in dance. Uday Shankar, the older brother of musician Ravi Shankar, belonged to a Rajasthani family with origins in what is now Bangladesh. In 1960, Uday Shankar settled in Calcutta, where he established his Uday Shankar Center of Dance in 1965. His influence can be mainly recognized in the spread of the conception of Indian ballet, in which various Indian systems of movement are adapted to Western stage aesthetics. His only dance film, Kalpana or Imagination, is, however, in its brave expressionistic style, a remarkable attempt to combine dance, visual arts, and film. Now, please give a hand for Dr. Annwesa Singh, who will let you know all the details about it.
Called fusion dance, and he is brother of Pandit Ravi Shankar. He never got any kind of training in classical dance, although he has tremendous interest in the classical dance as well European culture, dance culture, like theater mostly. So he visited all of mostly Europe sites, and he researched on those art forms, and he combined all those art forms on his own dance form, fusion dance. Later on, he renamed it as creative dance. His symbolic posture in this dance is this form. Uday Shankar and his wife Amila Shankar both are dancing together. He has performed in one movie as well, and that was based on dance. Uday Shankar and Amila Shankar daughter is Mrs. Mamata Shankar. She has followed his father pathway, and she carried that same dance form in different way and create a different dance group, and she is very well known and renowned dancer and choreographer in the industry as well, and in Bengal in Hindi movie industry as well. Her group name is Mamata Shankar Ballet Troupe. It was earlier Uday Shankar India Culture Center. If we're talking about Uday Shankar, then we cannot forget Anand Shankar, who is the creator of fusion music. When we are talking about fusion dance, which is mixed of Indian classical dance and folk and European theatre movement, then Anand Shankar is the creator of fusion music, almost of Indian classical music, most of the sitar, with the European music, English music. Anand Shankar once said, "My dream is to break barriers, any kind of barrier, through music, love, affection, and compassion. I have this dream of musicians from all over the world playing for an audience all over the world. When we are all here, we are one, and when we go out, I am sure we will all be one." So his motto was, through the music, सबको together रखना, right? He was the musician, composer as well, and singer as well. He is the father of fusing Western and Eastern musical stylish music. Uday Shankar, which is currently, uh, if we are talking about Uday Shankar, then we cannot forget about Mrs. Tanushree Shankar, who is wife of Ananda Shankar ji. That I have already mentioned that Ananda Shankar is the father of fusion music, which is Indian music together with European and Western music. Tanushree Shankar has different type of dance form, which is some different from the Mamata Shankar dance type. Mostly, she she is internationally reputed dancer, and she is wife of Ananda Shankar, and her almost choreography, if we see, we can see that mostly choreography she did on Ananda Shankar music. In one more Uday Shankar style, in different way I am showing. This was, which I have shown, that was on Ananda Shankar music. Next is on, from the, we know from the Bollywood industry, the songs was fully on swing that time. It's not like that कि we cannot do Uday Shankar style dance on other music like Bengali Rabindra Sangeet or Nazrul Giti और Bengali new जो हम कहते हैं आधुनिक songs. We can do that as well in this dance form. One clip is for you. Step together, which is his symbolic posture and symbolic step.
question is simple. That at that time, there was Shambhu Bhattacharya. See, Shambhu Bhattacharya was doing the same thing, but in some different manner, in some different way. You just took the dance step from how the rickshawala carrying out their rickshaws, how the mutewala put their basta kaise utha ke ja raha hai. Like this, we took the dance form from the daily life. But is there any difference between this, the Shambhu Bhattacharya's dance style, which we used to say as a creative dance, and this is the Uday Shankar dance style? Is there any difference? Or my second question is, along with this, is there any difference between the Mamata Shankar's dance style and Tonu Shankar dance style? Is there any kind of difference between those two dances? Yeah. So please, can you?
Mamata Shankar is totally based on, she followed his father, totally same art. Tanushree Shankar, she has made that part different, like she has put in some own fusion content in that dance. And she mostly learns on the Ananda Shankar music. Nowadays she do Ravindra Leka on Uday Shankar style, and even though many folk dance on Uday Shankar style as well. When I was learning, that time we have only performing Ananda Shankar style. Means Ananda Shankar music.
What is Ravindra Nitya actually? Is there any particular dance form, the Ravindra Nitya? I don't know, so that's why I'm asking. Is there any particular dance form which is just like there is Bharatanatyam, there is Kathak, there is Uday Shankar dance style? What is Ravindra Nitya itself?
Even I also want to ask. That I could not get the difference between just now and Dave, because these steps is also used in Ravindra Nitya when they are doing any Bengali songs. This type of flow is there. So what is the difference between Ravindra Nitya, if it like this done, or is it like that style is inculcated in the songs of Rabindranath Tagore songs? Is it like that? So because that I want to know.
No, it's in what I, yeah.
As much as I know, yes.
No, please come. Because I keep catching up with the camera. It's important.
So as much as I know, when Rabindranath had started, Shanti Vishya Bharati, so the dance styles that he had brought to that university were Manipuri, Kathakali and Bharatanatyam. So clubbing all this, they made it a Rabindra Nritya. There is nothing called Rabindra Nritya. Nritya which is done on Rabindra Sangeet is called Rabindra Nritya. There is nothing called Rabindra Nritya. They have named it like that. So there is no Rabindra Nritya.
So that's what actually, because we always tell about Rabindra Sangeet, Rabindra Nritya.
Yes. Exactly.
Drama also.
Yeah. One more thing I want to add is, as much as I know, the difference between Mamata Shankar style and Tanushree Shankar style is Tanushree Shankar, after taking the Mamata Shankar style, she herself has added on some African ballet dance moves in it. That is the only difference between them. Yeah, aerobics, yeah. Afro, African Afro.
That's when you're doing it.
Yes.
You know all the Zumba and also, yeah, you know the Zumba and the aerobics. So it's the blended form.
So one thing, let's see, when you said the Ravindra Nritya is from all the dances from Manipur, Kathakali and Bharatanatyam. Similarly, this Uday Shankar or this Ananda Shankar fusion I can understand after that. But first Uday Shankar style, what is the basic steps he had used? And what is the first thing he did for which after that he named it as Uday Shankar style?
So as much as I know, as much I have the I don't have any knowledge about it as such. But as much as my knowledge says and as much as my research says, I have seen a lot of similarity between Indonesian dance with Uday Shankar. I think there is some influence somewhere.
That is just not good.
Yeah.
But see, what is from where it has come? Like what is the dance form that first was because in the Shastra got he must have followed some Shastra.
Uday Shankar dance form is not a classical form.
I know.
Yes, it's just a dance form by itself.
Okay.
And that is why it is named as creative because there are a lot of dance forms, his own steps that he has,
And you know one more thing. That's not what I observe with the Uday Shankar dancers in our Kolkata and all over the over city over there. Mostly the dance steps which is based on the Uday Shankar dance style. Mostly those are based on the rhythm, the tal. মানে কি ওরা কথার উপর থেকে বেশি মিউজিকের উপর স্ট্রেস দিয়ে দে আর ইউজ টু ডান্স okay sorry I just gave the Bengali
Their own state.
sorry क्या है कि एक होता है कि जैसे इन लोग ने बोला कि नाट्य शास्त्र अभिनय तो वो अभिनय जो होता है वो बातों के ऊपर होता है डायलॉग्स के ऊपर होता है तो लिरिक्स के ऊपर होता है राइट तो उदय शंकर डांस स्टाइल में जो मैंने देखा है लिरिक्स से भी ज्यादा म्यूजिक के ऊपर वो फोकस करते हैं म्यूजिक के बीट पकड़ा और वो लेके डांस होता है they don't bother about the lyrics and all they are just enjoying the music so उसके लिए हम लोग के लिए आसान होता है जो हम लोग नॉन डांसर्स है ना just rhythm पकड़ो बीट पकड़ो और उसको पकड़ के डांस करो so that's the thing you ask
I have a question.
ये जो भरतनाट्य शास्त्र में जो संगीत कहा है जैसे आपने अभी कहा कि सब म्यूजिक नहीं है क्योंकि नाट्यम वाद्यम तथा गीतम त्रयम संगीतम उच्यते तो उसका बेस म्यूजिक है नाट्य भी म्यूजिक है वाद्य और गायन ये पार्ट्स म्यूजिक है ये म्यूजिक से ही आते हैं इसलिए जैसे आपने अभी रविंद्रनाथ का कहा था कि नृत्य है या संगीत है तो संगीत है वो भी नृत्य है क्योंकि वो मिक्स है
Sangeet means Nitya, Vatya and music. Three together becomes Sangeet.
Yes, few other when is
ये सब के rhythm is the basic things rhythm कोई जब पैदा हो रहा है ना तब भी वो rhythm लेके पैदा हो रहा है so this is the basic things वो सबके अंदर रहेगा ना तुम नहीं पूछ सकते कि तुम बोलता है ये बेताला है कोई किसी को बेताला बोल ही नहीं सकता क्योंकि हर कोई वो ताल लेके पैदा होता है कोई ना कुछ उसके अंदर जो हार्ट बीट चल रहा है ना वो भी rhythm पे चल रहा है
नाट्य हो गायन हो या वाद्य सभी
I have a question. First of all, thank you very much for introducing us to this new dance style, because we have never heard of this. Another thing is, see, when we talk about classical dance, any classical dance form is rule bound. So there are some rules you have to follow it. There are some restrictions. So it's a closed form in its own. When we talk about the fusion thing, and especially it's open dance form because it's fusion. So the swiftness we saw in the dance steps, that has come because of the fusion. So my question here is, you are a Kathak dancer. In the morning session you gave presentation on Kathak. So being a Kathak dancer, can you show us one moment or one situation where as a Kathak dancer you will do this, but as a Uday Shankar dancer you will do it differently?
Yeah, very
Because
good.
that swiftness, it is amazing. It's really catchy. Yeah. Exactly.
Very good, very good. Very good.
कथक में हस्तक के जो है ये ऐसे ही करना बट in Uday Shankar and
if I want to take one round in Uday Shankar, then I can do it four.
Okay.
चक्कर में हम ये मुद्रा यूज नहीं कर सकते. उदय शंकर
The whole balancing of the body changes.
चक्कर में हम कभी पोते नहीं always we have to do it. पर उदय शंकर में हम पोते में या दूसरे में
There's the possibilities.
it is.
I mean, that's why we create.
That's why it's clear.
हमारे वहाँ के टीचर्स है वो क्या कहते हैं हर एक स्टूडेंट्स का वैसा बॉडी
So I want the students please come, take a little bit of Kathak and this Uday Shankar difference on stage. Please come. Just 2 steps and we
ऐसा
leave.
वाला स्टेप देखो ऐसा
We have to do and we have to know each time.
what I'm doing is martial arts
Creative when we are talking about human math, Uday Shankar dance, we can do this. We can do this. There is no boundary that you have to do this and this way. You can do this or you can do this. There is no boundary. But in Kathak or in our classical dance, like Annwesa, Kalinga, they have to be in that form and bounding in that form that every mudra you have to do the same way and you have to do that thing of that mudra. You have to show the meaning of that mudra. You cannot use this mudra every day. You cannot do it. But in fusion dance, we can use this mudra anyway. Like we are dancing on music on YouTube and we explain that we are dancing on music. We are not explaining in that. But on Bharatanatyam, we always explain stories. In Kathak, we always explain some stories. Right? So we cannot use one mudra everywhere. Every mudra has different meaning, different meaning of things. So there is big difference in fusion and classical.
So in recent times we hear a lot of the semi-classical stuff. So can we at any point draw a parallel between the semi-classical and creative? If there is a difference or a similarity in these steps?
Creative dance, see, I do creative dance. When I do creative dance, we always use semi-classical dance. But, and even though Kathak, if you are doing on any song like from the Bollywood song, you cannot mention that you are doing Kathak. You have to mention semi-classical. Because Kathak has all the discipline or all the, you have to mention show, tukra, tona, tal, and God, Katha, all the means gata you have to do in that. You have to show audience your Katha expertise in that. Right? But in creative or in semi-classical, you will not able to show that you are doing Kathak steps or music from Bollywood or somewhere else. In that case, we have to mention semi-classical. We cannot mention Kathak. In same way, I am doing Bharatanatyam steps, but I am doing that Bharatanatyam steps on some Bollywood song or some Western song. In that case, I cannot mention that I am doing Bharatanatyam. Because I am not using tal, ragas,
Actually nowadays, when the Kathak exams are conducted, the students, they are asked to do the Kathak in different fashions. For example, if a girl wants to affect विरागिरी, so इसको बताया जाएगा कि आजकल की विरागिरी कैसी है, आजकल की कलहार तरीका कैसी है. So why Usarika, the girls, they show that they are tying the scarf, they are taking the keys, they are having their mobile. ये सब लड़कियाँ दिखाती है in the Gatha. So that is almost like fusion. I also have an interest in answering your question. First of all, you have to understand semi-classical is not it's already been there in the name. It's not that. In the name of that. Exactly. So you can do anything with that name. So it is semi-classical. Just to give the authenticity, the classical name to that. So people become that meaning. There is something called classical. But actually it's not that.
My question is, whether on this discussion about this classical and status difference. So let's say कि classical dancer, like demonstrating themselves, and then because we need to also like there's a question of like it's popularity of the masses, right? So like, I want to like it my travel level personal question is like your mind is like trained now, you're training your body in all those disciplines, like as a mind. So like then ECE semi-classical or yeah, fusion करके उसको authenticity से पैर करने के लिए so like to a practitioner with given so many years of this of her life. And then another question, sorry, another question related to this is like then how do you differentiate choreographer and like when you're practicing like or any other classical dance form is like proper like instrument. So for an angry like we might say it's similar, it's same only, but as an audience like now, so how can audience like us learn to train our eyes so that we can appreciate like proper classical form? That's why we are here only, no? So that's why we are come here. That's the only reason. To make you aware of the difference between the two. What possibility, what loneliness, your art form, everything that's how your art form. You have to educate yourself. You have to visit. You have to know, you have to learn. Okay, and choreography that you are saying, all dance forms are choreography. Even the items are choreographed from right down on the other. So, it's like yours, it's like they are following certain Matra Mudra. Freedom to express yourself like in nothing fusion form or following rules. I can also perform on a body form. But I can do it. Thank you.
वेल निर्देशन ना वेरी गुड. तो संगीत वाद्य के साथ हो. अरे रिलेशन मतलब तुम कौन सा रिलेशन सोचे? हाँ? रिलेशनशिप भी देनी नहीं ब्रदर. तुम कौन सा वाला सोचे? हाँ वैसा है. Whatever it is. तो हर कोई रिलेशन में ना मतलब किसी न किसी के साथ चलो फाइन. अभी ये है हमारा एक फैमिली मान लो. ठीक है आप लोग भी करो मेरे साथ प्लीज ऑल ऑफ यू दिस वन आप देखो. I'll show you one tricks now. अभी देखो नहीं या ओके एक के साथ एक जुड़ता है तो फैमिली बनता है राइट. चलो जुड़ो सब मिलके जोड़ फैमिली बना. अब ये फैमिली में जो सर ऊंचा करके है वो हम आपके लिए आप हो. ये दिस वन आपके राइट ये हम. तो हम पूरे देर के लिए ऐसे नीचे हो जाते. ऐसे कर लो सर. नीचे नीचे दिस मिडिल फिंगर ओनली मिडिल. क्या है सर में ओके क्लियर? चलो तो ये हमारे माँ बाप मम्मी पापा जो हमको छोड़ के जा सकते हैं, हम है ना, बूढ़ा बूढ़ा आदमी है सर, छोड़ के जा सकते हैं। देखो ये ओपन हो रहा है, ओपन हो रहा है, एवरीवन ओपन हो रहा है। ये जो है ये हमारे भाई बहन है, झगड़ा हो सकता है, उनका शादी हो सकता है, दूसरी जगह भी जा रहा है, ओपन हो रहा है, राइट। ये जो है हमारे चाचा चाची सब ओपन हो रहा है। ये जो रिंग फिंगर है ये हमारे पार्टनर है, ये ओपन नहीं हो रहा है, ये कभी भी तुमको छोड़ के नहीं जाएगा, हो रहा है ना, कभी भी तुमको छोड़ के नहीं जाएगा, राइट। हो रहा है, छोड़ के जा रहा है, कभी भी छोड़ के नहीं जाएगा। लेकिन तब तक जब तक तुम सिर नीचे करके रखते, थोड़े देर के सर ऊपर कर तुमको छोड़ के चला जाएगा, छोड़ के चला जाएगा। So this is the balance. जब तुमको नीचे करना है, so this is the connected with the dance. ये है बैलेंस, ये हमारे लाइफ का बैलेंस है, पार्टनर को कैसे साथ में रखना है, और डांस का ऐसी बैलेंस है। तो
ये क्या हुआ तो हम लोग कैसे नीचे करना है?
दिस इज द बैलेंस। ये तुम सर नीचे करके रखो अपने पार्टनर के सामने, ओके, तो वो नहीं जा रहा है कहीं पे, तुम जब भी
The relation with your dance.
with your dance,
You are bowing down with your dance, then the neck will stay.
yes, will stay with you.
To become
Understand?
proud.
Who's that?
So you want the extraordinary. So exceptional is not the example, madam.
कोशिश करो कि वो नाक में
नाक में, हाँ, उसको पकड़ के रखना है। So this is the balance we have to maintain throughout our dance, throughout our life, everywhere. पढ़ाई में भी ऐसे ही हमको मेंटेन करना है।